Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. I was talking lately with a Svardish Chashiv Yid, and he told me a custom that he remembers growing up in Morocco, in the Svardish community, and he remembers something as a youngster that his parents used to do. And when he said this, it dawned on me that it's a tremendous minig, that it shows you how holy a Jewish home is. And he said that he remembers growing up that they would do a major cleaning and perhaps even a plastering and painting in their house twice a year, before Sukkot and before Pesach. Yeah, obviously, it's the covered yontif and all that, but when I heard this minig, and he says he tries to copy it now because he grew up that way. When I heard this minig, I thought to myself, wow, this is a clear Mishnah in Masechta Midas Perek Gimel. In Midas Perek Gimel talks about the Beis Hamikdash, and it talks about all the kalim of the Beis Hamikdash, etc., etc. You know, there was a lot of traffic in the Beis Hamikdash, so there was the standard cleaning that you had to do and watering the floors from all the spritzing of the blood. That was on the ongoing basis. But then the Mishnah in Perek Gimel, Mishnah Daled writes, Umilabnin oisa, and you whiten it all. Pa'amayim b'shana, twice a year. Achas b'Pesach, once Pesach time. Va'achas b'Chag. This is all about the kevesh, the mizbeach. You have to take care of it. But the mizbeach was done twice a year. V'heichol, and the whole heichol would be whitened, malabnim, cleaned very well, would be done pam achas, once a year. Once a year would be a major cleanup, b'Pesach, right before Pesach. It was very obvious that this is where the custom comes from, that a Yiddish house is a mikdash ma'at. Whatever we did in the Beis Hamikdash, they must have had this custom. But just to go on, the Mishnah goes on to say, Rabbi says, Kol Erev Shabbos Malabnim Oiseh B'Mapa. It wasn't just once a year, twice a year, the Mizbeach, the Heichel. Every Friday, every Erev Shabbos, you would whiten it, you would clean it very well, B'Mapa, with a cloth, and the Mefarshim go on to say why with a cloth, because a Mizbeach couldn't have any metal object touching it. Mipnei Hadamim, because there's a lot of blood. You can't let the blood accumulate for months and months and months. So it was a Friday thing. Now the Rambam in Hilchas Beis HaBchira, Perek Aleph Halacha Tezayin, brings this halacha, and he says, Even Shenifkema, if there was a stone of the Mizbeach that was damaged, Oishem Nagaba, Barzel or metal touched it, Oisa Even Psula, that stone is not kosher, Vashar Ksheres, and everything else in the Mizbeach is fine. But then the Rambam goes on to say, Umelabnin esem mizbeach, you clean, you whiten, you do a major clean of the mizbeach, pa'amayim b'shana, twice a year, b'Pesach u'b'Chag. And the Rambam goes on to say, Ukeshemelabdim isa, melabdim b'mapa, you use a cloth to do a major cleaning, not a metal thing, because we're afraid that if the metal touches the stone, it makes it pustle. When you look in the Mefarshim, they actually learn pshat that the Rambam holds that Rebbe in the Mishnah, the others held the Rebbe in the Mishnah not necessarily is arguing. He's talking about one sort of cleaning for the Mizbeach that was done twice a year. And then there's different ways to explain it. But the Rambam clearly says, Milabnin es Mizbeach pa'amayim b'shana. You do a major cleanup in the Mizbeach twice a year. And we know, Zeh Shulchan Lefnei Hashem, every person's home, every person's table is considered a Mizbeach. And it's Mechaper of Enosav Sha'adim when the Chazal tell us when you invite guests. So perhaps this is where the custom, this beautiful custom comes. You believe that that every Jewish home is a miniature Beis Hamikdash.